So successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
8-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. These two teams all tied after one. On first down, Allen. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be a 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here's Taylor. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
The tackle made.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Field, and he will not escape, and that is not going to get it done. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Brings up 4th down.
And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
4th and 2 in the NFL, not ordinarily a running down anymore. Usually that ball is moved through the air. They went ahead and gave it to the back, and he ends up picking up the 1st down. I'm not sure if they fooled him as much as they just did a nice job executing.
Needed 2, and they got 3. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
On play action, Allen sliding out of the pocket. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down.
1st down.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. From the gun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on fourth down, this is a big call. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Second and 11 at the 12-yard line.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but now from the spot, actually no gain. So third and long. Now the Bengals on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is third down and 12. Now this time, Allen will throw. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And Lutz's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. That drive just seemed to go for I could kind of hear our sponsor saying, hey, we need to get our product pushed here. But then it ends in a field goal.
Yeah, how about that? Not enough time for product placement, but plenty of time to get 3 points out of the deal. I know that the guys on defense, though, they wanted to get those products out there. They wanted to stop that drive, just were unable to do so.
On first and 10, Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
6 brings up second and 4 at the 31-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Here's Herbert now on second down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used the slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson, and he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. Again, Herbert. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A first down carry by Elliott. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
He was taken down by DeForest Buckner.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on third and inches.
Watch the run, watch the run. 55 mark, guy, 55. Let's set a tone.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he will have the Bears first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on third and inches. On first down, it's Herbert. Open man, he completes it to Jeudy. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. To the air again, Herbert. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
In the end zone. Leads to second and goal.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Herbert throwing again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Excellent.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Will they make up for it? And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all, and it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. He's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Ezekiel Elliott, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Bears have retaken the lead. And that makes it 14-10.
Is good. Makes the score Bears 14, Bengals 10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
And he'll get this just up past the 20, but a marker is down. Let's get the call. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
They go play action here on first down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and And we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. Samuel. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
And it brings up 3rd.
To the air. Allen. And that will be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Going for it on 4th down. Allen. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Elliott, the ball carrier.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Operating from the gun. Herbert. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
35 to Mike. Check, 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 check. Mike 35, Mike 35. Hurt. What's the ball?
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And that'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Dancing to his left. He'll air this one out. That's caught inside the 20. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Samuel. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Now Allen off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On third down, Samuel. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a fourth down.
A 5-yard pickup. It's now fourth down.
Allen going to go on fourth down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bears will get the football back. Well, they were 2 for 3 on fourth down tries. Now they're unsuccessful. That brings them down to 50%.
But that's a percentage you have to feel pretty good about. You know, 2 for 3 before that, but finally get stopped again. That's okay. That's the type of team that'll keep pressing. In this situation, they'll continue to go for it.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On second down, here's Herbert. Now quickly to Judy. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
A gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. Back now at Soldier Field as we're about ready to rock and roll for the fourth and final quarter. Here comes the Bears punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. But he'll get this away into the icy winter air. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball. And then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
Allen's pass.
Give him 9 yards on the second down screen play. And the Bengals on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. So the shotgun snap to Allen. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Jerry Jeudy with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. When they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Looking to throw again on second down. Allen, and he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Von Miller, he was the one getting in there, able to wreak his usual havoc. The Bengals on third down. Just one conversion and 8 tries. Not good. This is going to be 3rd and 13. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. Flush to his right. Looking sideline, incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
To throw again, Allen. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
To Todd Gurley.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They're going to run this with a tight end. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
And the Bengals 1st down.
Allen now on 1st down. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Brian Burns, what a season he continues to have, his 15th sack of the campaign. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Another try after the 1st down sack. Allen, deep ball for Goodwin. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off near the 32. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
The Bears take
They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Elliott. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and run the option. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth.
Little read option, the end result, the first down, so a good read.
And the way teams are running it nowadays, they've added variety to it. You know, the original way was you read the defensive end. If he crashes down, you pull it and you go. Now they may not even block that person, may end up reading the linebacker, may read the cornerback. Just depends on how they want to block it up. In any case, this worked well for them.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
They go to Elliott again. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Bears. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun again to Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The tackle by Eric Armstead.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So this one in the win column.